I would say when I think about the neighborhood 6 years ago, it was catered to and revolved around working class and some lower class families and people. I would say in the past 10 years, there had been kind of a change, a racial change in the makeup. A little bit more white people moving in, myself included, 6 years ago. But when I did move here 6 years ago, I would categorize it as a handful. Now it's just the borders have expanded. They've been pushed back farther and farther. So even now I have a buddy who lives down on Church Avenue, and he says that all the people who move into his building are not people from the local community before. They're not Afro-Caribbeans, they're not Hispanics. Like, they're generally, once again, white young professionals. There was a Chinese restaurant that had big, thick, glass panes over the registers. So you had the roti shops, you had Jamaican, you had Trini food, you had, those are the flavors of the area. Now you can go get, a brick oven pizza. You can go get a half dozen raw oysters if you want. You see that being reflected in the businesses that are going up and the businesses that are closing. The smorgasburg. People are already experiencing the change of gentrification in the neighborhood. A lot of people don't like it. Some people do, a lot of people don't. And I think by this time, seeing what has happened to other neighborhoods in New York has made people cautious, has made people even resentful of what can happen with these kinds of social changes. I might be too reductive in comparing it to somebody who's just casually littering in a city park, but that kind of exposure where you have people coming in who are going to be able to take advantage of the relatively low cost of being in an area, who eventually will turn around and let it go.